something abundantly clear as it pertains to Dreamcon, Black fraternities and sororities, and the overall Black nerd space. This has 3 layers, the last layer being the most important, so just walk with me. My first ever Dreamcon was in 2022, and I went with my sorority sister, and I remember our second night, we were hyped up and we strolled. Good vibes, no issues. People were like, oh my god, you guys are AKAs? It was a vibe. In 2023, I actually started to run into a lot of my Greek friends who I didn't even think were into anime and gaming. Pulls up with my other friend who's a Q. I'll insert her picture. And again, this is 2023. I think this is the year that they had the D9 meetup, or this is the year before that meetup. So this is just layer 1. This is just to prove that we've always existed in these nerdy spaces. We've always been at Dreamcon. Now, layer 2. As mentioned, I'm an AKA. I'm also a member of Land Party Studios. So we have been throwing parties Dreamcon weekend for years at this point. Also have a friend named Evan, who is the founder of HBCU Anime, who is a noob. So there are Greek members who have been at the head of curating Black nerdy safe spaces and programming. The third layer, which I believe is the most important, I don't know if Dreamcon is going to rebrand from just a gaming and anime convention, because obviously there are so many other things that go on. However, at the core of Dreamcon, it was said that this is a space where Black nerds can come and just be themselves without ridicule or judgment. Now get this, Black Greek letter organizations, also known as the Divine Nine, they also were created to be safe spaces for Black people in higher education. That is because back in the early 1900s, Black people were not allowed to be in anybody else's fraternities, sororities, so we made our own, as we always do. It's super ironic when y'all say like, oh, why are you strolling at Dreamcon? This isn't college. Girl, if we can't stroll at Dreamcon, where the hell can we stroll? And the main problem with this rhetoric that, oh, I don't know why the frat bros are here, or I don't know why the sorority girls are strolling, adds to this idea that the Black nerd looks one type of way. I'm a Black nerd, I'm a girly girl, and I'm also an AKA. That should not be groundbreaking. There should be no confusion why I'm at Dreamcon in my pink and green. Continuously adds to the overall problematic notion that being a Black American is monolithic. We all like the same things. We all do the same things. That is not true. And we have to be mindful of the things that we say, not only within our personal lives, but also on the internet. So whoever sees this video, I hope this provides some further insight, and I hope this helps.
Hey y'all, it's your girl, Crystal Jam, and if you are new here, I do videos about books, movies, music, TV shows, fandom culture, etc. So I know y'all see the title. This video is about Dreamcon, and I do plan on going next year, and I probably will do some cosplay for the first time ever. Now, there has been some discussion on TikTok about Dreamcon being colonized by the quote-unquote bullies. And what the blurs, aka Black nerds, are saying is that the streamers gotta go. And honestly, IRL streamers have a very negative stigma to them, and it's because the people in that content space think harassing people for content is cool and funny. And those types of people need to be booted immediately. Like, I understand, but what rubbed me the wrong way was Blurred saying that the D9 aren't welcome at Dreamcon and that they were doing too much because they were strolling. As a person who has a dad who's a Sigma and he loves Marvel and DC comics and, like, you know, superhero media and stuff like that, my father is a huge nerd, and I might not have been around him when he was younger, but he's very much a huge nerd today, and he's a part of a D9 organization. And I saw the videos, and everybody that was a part of the D9 organizations was in cosplay. And I mainly saw anime fans criticizing the people in the event. I'm not the biggest anime fan, but the Dreamcon event covers other things other than anime. There are YouTubers that I watch that do animations, and I can't wait to see them next year. I watch creators that react to all types of TV shows and not just anime, and I saw many cosplays that weren't even anime related. The HBCU literally had a meetup at Dreamcon this year, and it's quite fitting for the HBCU meetup to happen at Dreamcon because Dreamcon is a black event. So when I see people criticize black people that are part of a black organization that is at a black convention, I can't help but to call it anti-blackness, because the same way you're ostracized for liking anime, you are doing it to the people that are part of a D9 organization. Calling them posers is why folks wasn't rocking with y'all back then. This phenomenon literally happens with women anime fans and men anime fans quizzing them randomly out of the blue, or people being offended that women can be bad bitches and like anime. These people are blurs just like y'all. So just because they don't fit your type of standard, they are posers now. And I haven't seen nobody on TikTok have smoke for them cabaret girls. They are literally only fan models that cosplay, and they have a whole pandal of them shaking their ass while money is being thrown on them. They even give lap dances. So it's like you got all this rah 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 on the internet towards the D9 people that were strolling, who also like cosplaying, but you didn't have the guts to say it up to their face though. But you didn't say nothing online about the cabaret girls, because they do it every single year. Like, is it because y'all must like, and honestly, y'all probably like watching them cabaret girls shake their ass and stuff like that on the stage as a panel and throw money at them. Y'all probably like that, so that's why y'all get them bitches a pass, so y'all can sit there and be weird, because that's what it's giving. And you can tell that anime and cosplay is getting super sexualized, and not many people have a passion for it, like a genuine passion for it. They're using it as a way to get views and make money, which is really disingenuous. So I think the problematic streamers that are clip farming extra heavy gotta be banned from the spaces, because messing with other creators and people for views isn't cool. You are ruining the event for everybody else. And let's get into the DDG incident. Honestly, DDG wasn't in the wrong, and that guy that was trying to clip farm off of him was totally in the wrong, but DDG brother handled it poorly. When it comes to people that clout chase, you gotta pay them dust. Like, ignore them because they are literally a non-factor. DDG's name is being discussed all over the internet, so of course he's going to be a target for clip farming. But I think these new streamers need to learn how to find new forms of content. Like, there's nothing funny about making a fool out of yourself, or there's nothing funny of, you know, embarrassing somebody else that you don't know, a random stranger, for content. It's weird. It's literally weird. Like, people need to learn how to come up with good quality content and stay dedicated. Your time will come eventually. And I think that's what content creators need to realize, especially the new ones in the space, or people who are aspiring to be content creators. Y'all need to learn how to make good quality content other than the clip farming, especially if you're going to be a streamer. But I can't wait for next year's Dreamcon event. I'm definitely going to do cosplay for the event. I really like the cosplays I saw in downtown Houston, and it motivated me to participate. Let me know y'all thoughts on the comment section about the conversation, and comment if you are going to Dreamcon next year. Also, comment if you went to Dreamcon this year, and let me know your experience and how it went out. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.